Breaking news, guys. E-King Fight News here. As Canelo Alvarez, Saul Canelo Alvarez has chosen his opponent. It looks like it will be an exciting night for boxing on March 8th, as Canelo Alvarez chooses Alfredo Angulo, El Perro. El Perro Angulo will get the assignment over the other opponent, Carlos Molina. So Canelo had the choice to have another shot at a junior middleweight title, and he turned it down for the more exciting fighter, the come forward fighter, the dog, El Perro Angulo. This is a solid fight, you know. However, it's no surprise. This to me was expected. El Perro Angulo fought a very courageous fight, a very high pressure, high intensity type fight against what many of us believe to be the #1 junior middleweight in the world, Erislandy Lara. El Perro knocked him down twice and put tremendous pressure on him. And one of the big time scares for Canelo is if El Perro goes in there with that type of ferocity, with that type of demeanor to just rip this guy to shreds, put tremendous pressure on Canelo Alvarez, it could be a long night for him. It could be a night of an upset. However, El Perro hurt his eye bad. He hurt his eye so bad he had to do something that he's probably never done his whole career. He had to turn his back on the fighter and have the ref jump in for him and stop the fight. His eye, his orbital bone, was clearly damaged and broken by a straight left hand by Erislandy Lara, and I think that's a big deal. And Canelo's trying to capitalize on this and take on Perro Angulo at his weakest. This is a point where Perro has seriously hurt his eye, and Canelo's gonna try and take Erislandy Lara's sloppy second, so to speak. He's trying to eat up his leftovers, and I'm not sure if this is gonna be pay-per-view. I heard all of Canelo's assignments are supposed to be pay-per-view. However, I just don't buy it. I don't think this sells on pay-per-view. I think this is great for the Mexican audience, and it'll do great ratings. But I don't see it as a pay-per-view fight, especially with the undercard having Canelo's brother on there facing Omar Figueroa. So that's an interesting fight. However, Figueroa is the kind of fighter that can definitely beat Canelo's little brother. So overall, this looks like a solid fight card. However, I see it happening on Showtime. And although this is sort of a showcase fight for Canelo, it could be really ugly for him. So it's definitely going to be interesting. But I see Canelo getting the best of El Perro. He's an underrated counterpuncher, and that's how he knocked down Austin Trout. Was he countered him with the right hand, and I just see this is an interesting fight. It's really interesting because Canelo's not such a great inside fighter, but he really has to keep this fight on the outside. He's got to try and outbox El Perro and not have Perro really get him to the body and to the head. He cannot let Perro Angulo dictate the fight. He's got to dictate the pace, and he's got to really show who is the captain in the ring. And he's got to use it. He's got to use his jab. Canelo's got to use his jab and a straight right hand. And I think the straight shots will get in on him, and then Canelo can work Perro's body. But I would hurt him to the head first, right? So overall, I think it's a solid fight. And Canelo's at the point where he's got to fight due to his own size. He's got to fight real junior middleweights, and this is definitely going to be not a walk in the park. So let me know what you guys think. El Perro Angulo versus Canelo Alvarez is final. It's official. The date is, I believe, March 8th. So that's what it is, guys. Peace out. Take care.